Hello, beautiful souls. So, today I want to touch on the topic of you and your power. Now, this is such a huge topic, and ultimately, every video I do, I know for a fact my purpose, my mission in life is to remind people how powerful they are, to remind you that you truly are the power in your world. And the only thing that you need to do is learn to make more empowered choices, is to learn to keep your energy, your spirit, your power here in present time, here in the moment. Because when it is here in the moment, you feel taller, you feel stronger, you feel like you can take on the world, and healing happens in that moment. So you are the power in your world. The only issue that you have is that you've forgotten. And when we lose our power to things outside of us, we are effectively weakening ourselves. Your thoughts matter, your feelings matter, but complete head and heart alignment is an absolute must. There are stimulants you can take. There are, oils and bells and whistles that people believe will help them to raise their vibration or to feel a particular way. And let me tell you, that may be your journey, okay? And it may be a stepping stone to the ultimate, which is realizing that you need nothing outside of yourself, that you have it all within you, but you need to activate that power. And not everybody stays in that space once it's been activated. People have had amazing experiences, but then shit happens in life, right? And you find yourself venturing away from remembering how powerful you are. And you try other things, or you follow or go chasing that shiny object. But somewhere along the way, a challenge will come to awaken that innate wisdom within you again, to bring you back to the core principle and the reason that we are here. And that is to remember that each and every one of us is extraordinarily powerful, that you truly are the power in your world, that you have the ability to change everything. And as a matter of fact, nothing has any meaning other than the meaning you give it. So when you change the way you see things, the very things you see change. And in that moment, healing can happen. I see miracles every single day. I see miracles in the therapy that I do. I see miracles in the people that choose to keep their energy here in present time, in the people that choose to walk in absolute faith. And when you're here in present time, the guidance flows through you, the light flows through you, and you can make some amazing things happen. So as an example, part of the therapy and part of my trainings, I teach Reiki, right? And it's so extraordinarily powerful to feel that light flow through you, to have an awareness of this energy flowing through your hands. But by simply placing your hands on, I've seen people heal by that alone, by bringing their energy back here in the present time, by allowing that light to flow through and allowing that light to heal at the deepest of levels. Where there is light, there is no dark. The darkness cannot survive in the light. So your job is to shine so brightly that this other stuff can't keep messing with you. Actually, I've said not only on physical healing, I have had a student that had, something's coming to mind now, her house was creaking a lot at night, pops and ticks and cracks and what have you at night. And we worked together. I was sending healing. She placed her hands on the walls, and between the both of us, we blasted a light. We brought energy not only through that home, but a incredibly strong peace and stillness within us. And everything stopped and it didn't do it again. Crazy, I know. I have personally had an experience where I saw a vehicle, a four-wheel drive, lose control. It was towing a caravan. It lost control. And for me, Reiki, the light is my go-to, and it happens instantly. It's not even a split second. It is less than that. I shot my hand out basically in the direction of the vehicle, and I swear to you, it's almost like I could feel and see a light blasting from my hand. And I made this move where I basically just imagined I grabbed the back of the caravan, pulled it toward me. I know this sounds really crazy, but there are witnesses. Jeanette, you'd remember this. So I pulled the caravan and the whole thing came back into alignment. and I wasn't anywhere near it. I saw it happening ahead of me. The power that we have when we get out of our own way. Now, was that me that did it? No, but I was in the moment and this light worked through me. We can make amazing things happen when we continue to walk in absolute faith and keep our energy here in present time. So lots of stories, right? Back in the day, the old DVD player was stuck and wouldn't open. I sat there, put my hands on it and got it working. I have a ton of Reiki stories. I have a ton of healing stories by simply placing hands on and channeling this amazing light. Then, of course, there's a CTC therapy, which helps to bring people back into absolute congruency and wholeness. And when you target the root cause of all of your emotions, the places that you're losing your power, when you heal that inner child from the moment in time they took on board the belief of feeling as though they're not enough, everything changes. And when you are in wholeness, you have your energy here in present time. You heal. You heal on so many levels, emotionally, mentally, physically. But more than that, is that when you are here, you remember just how powerful you truly are. There's a deep remembering. And as I mentioned earlier, sometimes things will happen and we'll stray again. But throughout your life, you're constantly being called. Actually, something's just come to mind. You're constantly being called to come back on track. So excuse me just for one moment. Something has just come to mind. This is what I do in a lot of my classes. So I want to touch on free will and choice. So free will and choice. Okay, you are born, you choose your family, and as much as that might be a difficult thing to believe or agree with, so that's a whole other thing. Okay, stick to the point at hand, Joanne. Alrighty, free will and choice. You have a blueprint. I'm going to keep this very short. You have a blueprint. You have things in life that you are destined to experience. There is no free will and choice there, right? So that's these little circles here. Okay, these are part of your contract, part of your life's contract. There is absolutely no free will and choice here. But where free will and choice comes in is how you go from one experience to the next. To these little dots here. These are lines, right? So free will and choice is how you choose to go from one experience to the next. You can choose to go first class, you can go business, economy, you can go in a limo, in a bus. I don't have enough lines here, but you're getting the hint. You can go, we've already mentioned the bus, you can drive. Now for most of us, we wear the highest of steel stilettos. We pack our house and our belongings into a backpack, everything you have ever owned, okay? You shove it into that backpack and you take the long way. This is what happens, but do you know what? You can't bypass this part of your journey. This is a must. There is absolutely no free will and choice in these things that you must experience. Your free will and choice is how you get there. Now, along the way, your guidance is always active because it's constantly going, psst, that way, psst, that way. Go on, I said that way. And along the way, you're learning. There's always these little challenges, these little things that happen to try and get you back on track. And then when you get to this next part of your journey, this next challenge or experience, free will and choice comes in here is how long do I stay stuck in this situation? How much of my personal power do I lose to this situation? How do I choose to see this situation? That's where free will and choice comes in. Now, hopefully, what happens along the way is that we gain more wisdoms, that we preserve the learnings, we let go of the rest, and we start to travel from one experience to the next, first class or even economy. But that's got to be a hell of a lot better than constantly taking that long way around. You deserve so much more than that. You have free will and choice. Whatever you choose is up to you. But when you start to make more empowered choices, when you keep your energy, your spirit, and your power here in present time, when you choose to see things in a way that serves you, everything will change. You are the power in your world. You are being called to remember just how powerful you truly are. You're not born to play small. You are born to be you, to live your truth, to be your truth, to speak your truth and leave your mark on this planet right now. So I think that's it from me. It's actually never it from me. I could talk for hours, but that's where I'm going to end it today. Have a fabulous day and I'll be back with more. Bye.